Alright, I haven't posted a drum update or drum cover in a long time on this channel. I usually don't have very much time to do them because they take a long time and a lot of editing, which is my excuse for now, even though I make the music videos, which take probably 2 hours at a time, 3 hours of my life. But I'll have a new drum cover up soon. I'll try to get my finger out of the camera as well. Can't promise that one. But I just got a new ride cymbal. This is a Sabian, as you can probably tell by the logo. Now you just heard the sound before I was even going to give you it. It's a B8. It's a ride. 20 inch. I already said ride. Or 50 centimeters if you're weird. And you're like, I've heard. Actually, I don't know if someone could tell me why they put centimeters there, because I've never heard anyone call them by centimeters. They always say inch, 20 inch, 30 inch, 15 inch. Even on this crappy one, all they put was inch. They didn't give a centimeter, but that cymbal is cheap. Well, the cymbal itself was about 110, and the stand was 160, because I had 170. So that's how much all this was together. You could obviously avoid the stand if you have a drum rack, but if you have a drum rack, well, you're a homo. Sarcasm, because you're not really a homo. But you should go back to playing your screamo bands. So here's a sound test, even though I kinda already gave you one, because I accidentally hit it. Try to hit away from this, because you can probably tell just from me, I just got done playing. It already kind of shading off the logo there, but that doesn't really matter anyway, because I'll know what brand cymbal it is. So here's the crash. Alright, shut up. It doesn't work very well as a crash. It's more of a ride. It works okay, I guess, if you have a crash, but I was playing it as a crash, and it just sounded funky compared to that, which is an actual crash, a cheap crash, but it's still a crash. It didn't sync. It sounded really weird, mainly probably because of the size difference, and that's an actual crash. This is a ride, but here's the, I guess, the top part. And here's the bell. Overall, it's a good ride, but I wouldn't buy it if, like, you're a pro. People have said this, it's not a pro ride cymbal. If you have the money, obviously you could afford like a K or something, or K ride. Actually, I would suggest that if this isn't for like let's say a pro drummer who's going on tour, unless of course you're a sort of beginner. That's what I am, I guess. That's why I've been playing for about 3 years now. But it is a good ride. The only things that aren't really is, again, it doesn't really work good as a crash, but I don't know why you'd buy a ride for a crash. And the bell is okay, but it doesn't. It's a cheap cymbal, so it doesn't have that good of a bell anyway. But it's still a good cymbal if you're a beginner and you need a cheap cymbal. I would go with the B8 series, and that is in fact a fucking bell. I don't remember where I got that from. Yeah, a B8. So I would suggest it if you're a newer drummer and you need a ride. I would also suggest, the main reason I would suggest this crash is because I beat the living shit out of it and it still does not break. This thing has been beaten, bruised, thrown. Notice how fucked up the stand is because it dropped. It's bented. So I would suggest both of them. This one because it's a good ride. That one because you can beat the fuck out of it and it doesn't do shit. It does not want to break, and I'm not trying to break it either. I just hit really hard on this poor thing. But my next goal is definitely to get a either another Crash or a China, probably right here. A China, vagina, China, whatever. Both. Yes. So a new drum cover will probably be coming, not in the upcoming weeks, because finals in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I honestly don't know. And so probably after that, like in later February or later January, early February. I know I have a break day coming soon, so yes. So this is the drum set now compared to the old videos, which only had one cymbal. And yes, I'm sitting on a couch. And yes, those are records. And yes, that's a xylophone. I played xylophone in band. So I'm going to end this now because I need to stop rambling. So I will see you guys later. Well, actually, let me something. I don't know if anyone even wanted to know what kind of double pedal I have. I have a PDP double pedal, which I barely use because I honestly can't get used to it. I can't get used to the double. It confuses me when it fucks up my beats. I'll get to that eventually. So now I'll stop rambling, and I will see you guys later. Drum cover is probably in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It really all depends. I don't know what song yet, so don't ask. See ya.